Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Bog, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Bog, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipt so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Bog, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Bog, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipt so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Friday, baby. As y'all can hear, my voice still ain't came back all the goddamn way, child. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Like I'm not even sick anymore. You know, I still got like a little lingering cough, but for some reason my voice just don't wanna I feel like everything happens for a reason. Cause y'all know I will be turning up in these times, child. But we gonna make it do what it do. We got some receipts to show, you know, the 1-2. We got a lot of things to talk about. Everything that's been going on today. Y'all know I keep my ears to the streets always. So we're gonna get into it all. I hope y'all ready. Oh, and I was a little late because I was trying to find a last minute receipt, but I was in here. I was actually watching y'all talk in the chat while I was looking for it. So I was here, y'all. Even the ones who know. Even if I'm late, I'm coming. I'll never just cancel a live once I said it. Now I might push it back, but I ain't gonna cancel. It literally has to be an emergency for me to cancel a live stream. Once I done said it. Let me say that. But yeah, y'all, I'm trying to get my little voice back. I miss it. I miss my voice. But it's all good in the hood. Long as we got breath, baby, we gonna talk about it. Okay. Let me see. Hey Shaquintly, hey Dawn. Look, Dawn already talking trash in the chat. I should have known. I should have known because I told Dawn I was going live since this morning, but I couldn't. I had too much stuff to do. I thought I was gonna make an early live and a nightcap, but things happen. So we still here though. We still here. Hey Christina, hey Scorpio Stings. Who else? Let's see, Miss Lolita, Miss Tracy. We got Miss Latrice, Queen Love Mel, Jaisha in the building, Rashida. We got Miss Nina. We got Miss Diane, Miss Michelle. We got Kimberly Merrills. We got Miss Becca. Who else? Let's see. Discussion board. Shout out to you and thank you for that cash app blessing that you sent me before I went live. I appreciate you. Who else? Let me see. V Martin. We got you changed me in the building. We got, let's see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Miss Nancy. We got Miss Shalene. We got Alexis. We got Miss Alita, Miss Sandra, Ranita, Miss Pamela, my bro Terry, of course. Tokyo Blues. Thank you for the copyright and fair use. Miss Tawanda. We got Nikki. Let's see who else. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Hey, Miss Patricia. Hey, Miss Doris, Miss Lenora, Miss Lisa McGee, Miss Renee, Love Spice in the building, La Lot of Business. Who else? Shout out to Miss Lolita for being a member for 11 months, period. Parker girl in this thing. Mercedes, thank you, Miss Lolita, for my super. I appreciate you, my love. Hey, Love Cat. Who else? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Miss Witty. Twin mommy in the building. Who else? Miss Margaret, I see you. Um, hey, Wendy. Hey, Awesome. Tony Lightner. Hold up, hold up. Maya gonna get him. Shout out to you, my love. Layla in this thing. Miss Elisa. Y'all, it's my mouse is tripping. That's why I'm going so slow and I'm trying not to talk too fast so I don't lose my voice, child. So bear with me, okay? Hey, Miss Marlena. Hey, Snooky. Gracie in this thing. All right. The real Nene. Shout out to you. We got Dana. We got Miss Darlene. We got Latae, of course. Divine Eminem. My bad. My bad. My bad, sis. Who else? Let's see. Hey, Miss Valencia. All right. I think that, what are they? Everybody but a collective hey to everybody else that's coming in. Y'all charge it to my voice and not to my heart, okay? I don't want to lose my voice before we get through this live stream, child. And it's already almost 300 of y'all in here. So a collective hey to everybody that's coming through. As you come in, please hit that like button. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash out me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people that support that app. You can also contribute to the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to my green team, period. I see y'all, and y'all know y'all are always appreciated, okay? Period. Um, Make sure y'all watching them ads. Please hit that like button and hype me up if you see it. Shout out to the ones that's always hyping me up though. Cause y'all be hyping me up. Okay? I be seeing it. They let us know a little something. All right, y'all. Let me make my way to the bottom so we can get it. Crack a leg. Oh Lord, I need my voice before Thanksgiving, child. We can't be doing this. Thank you, Miss Nina. You said, let's go, let's go, let's go. Receipt Queen, wipe them down. Shout out to you. Thank you, my love. I appreciate the support. And whoever is giving me gifts, I forgot about that. I can't see them on StreamYard, but if y'all sending them, I appreciate y'all. My mods will thank y'all for me. All right, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Miss Bernadette. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. So let me try to remember everything that happened today. Outside of, a lot of people been in the comments talking about the videos of that Laoya posted where Johnell was in the background, right? That is real because there was a lot of speculation, for people wondering if it was real, what's going on, all of those things, right? As y'all can see in my caption, I personally feel like there's damage control. One, she started receiving a lot of backlash for alienation. I don't know if y'all noticed, but it was starting to get real thick for her because a lot of bloggers started picking it up that don't usually talk on this story. So, she had to do a little quick one too and let him see them cheering. That's exactly what happened. Okay. We're not negating that. And um outside of that, don't be fooled, y'all. Please don't, because one thing I noticed, right? And I have to say this. Anytime she gets exposed for something and she come out here and do um something like damage control or whatever, so many people start like forgetting everything that didn't happen, everything that didn't transpire, y'all. This has been going on for over a month now. Like, let's not lose track of everything that didn't happen. So to say that it's fake, for one, I don't know too many men that would actually get the courts involved as a whole. Baby, let me know a man that y'all know men try to avoid the courthouse. They don't put them people in their business as a prank to the internet. So let's not be fooled, y'all. That is very much real. Okay? Ain't nothing fake about that. We think about who we dealing with here. She's known for trying to cover up things when it looks bad, especially on her. And we also, oh, matter of fact, let me just show y'all the receipt that I was looking for since I'm talking about this. Hold on, because y'all know one thing about me, baby. We're gonna come with a little um context, a few little receipts to make it make sense. We always gonna land the plane now. Hold up, hold up. Let me add, matter of fact, let me add all my receipts to the screen real quick. Ooh, child. What a day. Hold on, y'all. I done got some things sent to me today. Hold up. Come on, mom. All right. Yeah, y'all. Like I said, don't be fooled by that, y'all. That was very much real. There was nothing fake about that. You want to convince the internet that all of that was concocted and done as a collective effort, then you might want to tell him to dismiss it. Okay? Yeah. You might want to make sure he dismisses it first. Now, if he does dismiss it, I still won't believe that it was fake, but I'll believe that y'all got back together. Ain't nothing fake about putting them people in your life, baby. Period. It's nothing fake about that, y'all. That costs, it's time, it's money, all of that. Like, ain't nobody filing um for paternity and visitation rights and like first of all, this is a pattern. It's not like this just happened or came out the wind. She has done this with two other baby daddies. So for people to even think that it could potentially be fake is what's beyond, like, no. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me read something to y'all. Hold up. So the paperwork that we went over yesterday, right? Hold up. Let me pull it up right quick. What was it called? The petition for legitimation and custody, visitation, and child support, right? That's what I read y'all yesterday morning on live. Johnell submitted that at on November 18th. Today is the 21st. He submitted that on the 18th at 1:50 p.m. Right? A little while later, my source hit me like, Pop, hold up. He done submitted something else. Hold on. So the first part was at 1:50 p.m. The second part, which is the part I think a lot of people are confused about, the hold up, let me pull that up too. That's hold up. The standing order for child support and permanent parenting plans. I'm gonna tell y'all what that is. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all what that is. He submitted that later. No, matter of fact, hold on. The first one was submitted on the 18th at 1:50 p.m. This part, the standing order for child support, was submitted 2 days later on the 20th at 4:08 p.m. So help me make it make sense as to how this is a hoax, baby. I don't even know who said that because I just seen y'all, some of y'all in the chat, talking about it, but ain't nothing fake about that, y'all. Not only did he submit the first set for visitation the first day, and this is why I have it, well, I didn't put that in the caption, but I think I posted on my community wall. Johnell is very calculated. Okay, don't be fooled. He know exactly what he's doing, and he know exactly who he's dealing with. But 2 days later, he submitted the standing order, and that's not for. Okay, let me try to kind of make it make sense. That paperwork. Let me read a little bit of it to y'all. All right, standing order, child support, and permanent parenting plan. This is actually mandatory. It has to be submitted, and this is basically a step, a piece of paper that they submit right before they get the child support worksheet. So when I say he's steps ahead of her, that's what I mean. So before she can even try to put him on child support, he already been submitted for the actual child support worksheet, which is when they will both have to submit their incomes for child support to be calculated. So he already is starting the process, baby. So while she's trying to make it seem like the internet falling for fake news, you might want to explain all of that because ain't nothing fake about it. Okay, nothing. There's nothing fake about these documents. But yeah, that's what that is, y'all. In a nutshell, that piece of paper that he submitted on the 20th, which was yesterday, that's just a step that is needed right before you get the child support worksheet. And if you've seen the documents that RH had from his situation with her, you know that was also a step with his process. That's something that they both have to submit, with their income. And the gag is Johnell don't make that much money, y'all. Don't let him being an actor fool y'all. Please don't. He don't make that much money right now. That's why he was so eager to submit this for child support, to get the process rolling because he knows that that's actually going to be a step in this situation. That's why the first piece of paper says, literally, hold up. The first document he submitted, petition for legitimation and custody, visitation, and child support. All of that goes hand in hand, right? So that's why he did that. He don't even make that much money right now, y'all. No cap. Like it's not giving what a lot of people think. It's not. He would have never needed her to the magnitude that he needed, that he well not needed, but used her if he was making a bag like that. He's not, y'all. I done already told y'all what he made on Wu Tang. And that came from a very, 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 very credible source. Okay. So yeah, it's not what people think. But that's what that is. I don't really need to read it, but because I'm pretty sure a few people didn't read it on their lives or whatever today. But that's what that paperwork is. It's not so much that he's trying to get child support from her, or which is impossible because she is currently um having custody of the baby. So that's not what that is. That's just something that has to be submitted with the paperwork when you're going through this process right before they get, well, the next step would be the child support worksheet, which is where both parties have to submit their incomes so that the child support can be calculated. He's just trying to hurry up and get the ball rolling. That's it. That's all. Because that would have been the next step anyway. How many people y'all know is going through or getting visitation but not paying child support? Like, no. So they want to convince me, which they still can't convince me, but show me that it's dismissed, baby. Because according to the paperwork as of 20 minutes ago, it's still very much active. It hasn't been dismissed. So if you're trying to convince somebody that it's fake news, y'all might want to tell the courts that also, not just not just the internet. Hold on, y'all. Let me drink this up. But yeah, y'all don't fall for it. She's trying to save face because it's a lot of backlash that it came her way in these past few days. Right, child. All right. So hold on. Let me see what I want to show y'all next. Let me pull up this receipt right quick while we talking about it. And also, not just that, has anybody seen Johnell post anything alluding to this being fake? You might want to tell your partner in crime also, you know, because it's not very convincing when it's only one party saying it's fake and not both. We just don't put that out there. Yeah. You might want to let Johnell know that it's fake news too. Um, all right, hold up, y'all. Let me what y'all listen, Linda. All right, here we go. Here we go, that big one. Y'all, and if I would have had time, I would have found the video to go, to co-sign this receipt. But I was trying to hurry up and get on the live with y'all, which I was already late looking for it. So I didn't have time to find the video. But once I get off the live, I'm gonna find that clip and I'm gonna play it on my next live to support this receipt right here. Y'all probably can't really see it good, but y'all remember when um Johnell and Laonya first got together, right? And they was in New York and she got all dressed up. I don't know if this is when she had that silver sparkly dress on when people were saying, oh, she like a majorette. I don't know if it was that date. I can't remember. It could have been, but she was talking about the truth all on the live. She went live and she was discussing the truth, right? But she was at Janelle's premiere. So Johnell ended up leaving with his homeboy, P Mac, or whatever his name is. I forgot. And they were in an Uber. Was they in an Uber? Yeah, they was in the back seat. Johnell decided to go live and they were discussing La Onya, right? Because they had got into it. She ended up going back to her room He ended up leaving with his homeboy, blase, blase. So that live came out and it had about, y'all, this is how good my brain works. But they had about 39 to 40 people in that live stream, right? And it was on Instagram. And every time Johnell would, kind of say something about Laonia, he would mute the live. And you could see people, and I still have that receipt also of that live stream. Only a few people had it, right? Because, like I said, they only had about 40 people in the live, and he deleted it. So people were in the live saying, "Why are you talking about Bree? Why are you dragging Bree?" Da 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 da. Right? Because, like I said, every time he would say something drastic, he would mute it, but you could still hear certain things that he was saying about her and also read between the lines. So, mind you, she was already putting on this big old facade that Johnell was the best thing since sliced bread. They were on such good terms, using, flexing him off as a big stepper. That was around that time. So, after that live happened late at night, right? Um, the next day, she decides that she decides, not him and her. She decides that she wants to do some sort of damage control because it was embarrassing. You all on the internet, bragging about this man. He's a big stepper. He's this, he's that. He on live talking cash money ish about you. So she decides to do what? Damage control. Yeah. Come up in y'all coughing. So all you could have left it put in the microwave. I'm gonna eat it in a few. Because I ain't gonna be able to, I'm already, I ain't gonna be able to eat. Thank you too. My baby didn't cook for me, y'all. So ooh, you sound like you getting sick too. God bless you. He might be getting sick then. My baby, his little immune system so weak. He got asthma, he gets sick fast. Um, so what was I? Dang, y'all, Kenny that made me lose my doggone thought. Uh Hold on. So she decides that she wants to come to the internet and try to do damage control. So this receipt right here is from under that video. If y'all remember, there was a video done where, well, a skit that her and Johnell did, and she had on the Fendi long sleeve shirt with some black pants, and Johnell had on a turtleneck with some black overalls, right? They did that little skit, and he was like, "Baby, baby, 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 please. I wasn't talking ish about you on live. I wasn't talking ish." Y'all remember that? Are y'all following me? Let me see if y'all following me. Somebody say, "I remember," in the comments. So I'm gonna keep going though. But okay, Rakita says she remember. Because as a matter of fact, the skit might still be on her page but this is from y'all about 2 years ago. This is from when the saga first started, well, a couple months into the saga, right? So this receipt right here is from under her live stream of that skit of her and him doing damage control, right? So somebody in the comments says, "I need my dog," they talking about Laonia, "to come harder than this." Wait, hold on. "I need my dog to come harder than this one. But if she's happy, I'm happy for her, long as she's getting treated right." Right? The reason why the person said that is because the video of Johnell dogging her out had then started surfacing all over because people kept sharing, and the bloggers were making videos about it because it was embarrassing. How you all on the internet bragging on this man and he go live dragging your ass? So yeah, damage control was definitely done with that skit, right? So after the lady said that comment, "I need my dog to come harder than this one, but if she's happy, I'm happy for her, long as she's getting treated right." So Laonia then responds to that comment and says, "Glad y'all enjoyed the skit. We knew exactly what we was doing. Y'all record everything and post everything I do trying to find something bad. This time we decided to play y'all ass," with laughing emojis, right? So the crazy part is not a couple months, let's say about a year ago exactly, right? When she did the When a Woman's Fed Up video. Y'all remember when she decided to finally come out and break down her and Johnell's whole entire relationship, telling everything that happened? Well, most everything, right? In that video, she admitted that that skit was damage control. Who remember? Because I do have that receipt, y'all. I have the video of her saying that. I just gotta find it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna play it on my live tomorrow to, validate this receipt right here. But it just shows how the reason why I pulled that is just to show y'all and give y'all some context of how she will do damage control if something is embarrassing. If it makes her look bad, she will try to cover it up. Okay? So I will find it, y'all. As a matter of fact, one of my mods, remind me to pull that clip of her admitting that they did that skit because he was talking shit about her on that live. And matter of fact, let, let me show y'all something else real quick. Hold on. Because y'all know I like to go off of receipts, right? So, hold up. Let's validate what I just said a little bit further. Is this the one? Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Yep, this is it. Okay. So, this receipt right here, um, Johnell had did something. I can't remember exactly what it was, y'all, but he did something. And this was actually some months ago. This wasn't even a year ago that this was posted, right? So La Onya and a few of her big supporters was talking. Oh, you know what it was? She was pregnant at the time, right? She was pregnant, and Johnell had said, matter of fact, the Beehive said it in this post. She said the fact that triplets equal 4 boys is crazy. If y'all remember, Johnell had posted a video or something, and he was saying that Bree was having triplets or something along those lines, right? So they having, casual conversation in her comments, and then Laonya responds to the Beehive and says the fact he wasted his time posting that is crazy. Play too dang much, go sit down somewhere. But she was mad. She was mad about what he did. So then the next person said, right, and the slow bus riders are taking that and running with it. Silly wabbits. So then another one of her supporters says, and of course, Bree will get blamed for wanting attention. So Bree then responds, block this right here, and says, as always, and always saving my damn self. And then she put annoying. So that also is to validate what I just showed y'all previously on that other receipt. It just shows how, and it's also audio out there as well of her saying how she always gotta save everybody. Well, when she said everybody, meaning Johnell, because she ain't never saved the truth. Okay, she drug the truth through the mud, child. But yeah, always having to do damage control, always having to save. I'm gonna find that receipt also for my live tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, like, don't fall for it, okay? Don't fall for the old, this is fake. Matter of fact, hold up. Hold on. One more thing. Well, not one more, but y'all know what I mean. Let me pull this other receipt up. We're gonna use her receipt that she posted earlier to discredit a whole, it's fake news, right? Let's use her receipt, y'all, that she posted in her story earlier. She didn't know which way she was gonna go with it at first, right? So hold up, I got a call. All right. So hold on. Let me see. Let's take this one down. All right, y'all. So she posted this earlier this morning in her story, right? This was hours before. Matter of fact, the whole, oh, it's fake news or whatever. She posted Megan Thee Stallion's song where Megan's talking on the song and she was like something about people believing fake news soon as they hit the internet or something, whatever, right? She posted that and then she started laughing in the back, like, ha 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 ha. Like, oh, we got y'all, or I got y'all. It's a ha ha moment. No, it's not, baby. No, it's not. Okay. We just enjoying the show. You the one got to deal with all of that behind the scenes. So hold up, let me read it to y'all. So she decides to post this and say, in Georgia, signing a birth certificate for a child born out of wedlock does not automatically grant a father legal rights. He must go through a legal process called legitimation to establish those rights. Let me stop it right there, right? If it's fake, why are you co-signing what he just did with the court, ma'am? If you wanted people to believe, really believe that it's fake news, you wouldn't have posted this morning. But you see, the meetup happened so last minute with her and Johnell. She thought that because she allowed him to go over there and see the babies, that she could try to now do damage control and fix what is already out there, but it's too late. You can't do damage control on something that's literally in court documents. It does not make sense. Like, this ain't one of those moments, okay? But she validated that. Because here's the thing, y'all. Them babies are literally about to be 1 years old. If legitimation was that important, why didn't he do it when they was first born? And not to say it ain't important, but he's doing this legitimation process to get visitation rights. And we're going to go over that paperwork again. We're going to go over that again one more time for the one time. Okay? It's something very specific in it that I want to emphasize on. But it does not make sense. He signed the birth certificate. So make it make sense. Let's read it again what she said. In Georgia, signing a birth certificate for a child born out of wedlock does not automatically grant a father legal rights. He must go through a legal process called legitimation to establish those rights. And didn't she say, for all you nosy people, here you go. Shout out to all the fathers who want to establish rights to their children and not settling for signing a birth certificate. First of all, child, this, bruh, it's the fact that she really thought she was doing something when she posted this, y'all. Like, ma'am, I guarantee y'all, if Johnell would have just outright asked her for a DNA test, he probably would have caught 10 kinds of hell. Because that's the only way to legitimize it anyway. That's the only way. You have to get a DNA test. And even her posting is, who was she referring to? Because if I could recall, damn near everybody who read the paperwork said the same thing. So who asked that? Who act like they didn't know that? I'm confused. Because if y'all was on my live yesterday, y'all know I even played her lawyer saying the same thing. Oh, Lord, Jesus Christ. Jesus Devontae Christ. I literally played the same thing. I broke it down. The fact that he has to do that in order to establish those rights. So who are you? Who is she telling it to? For all the nosy people, like who, let's not try to make it seem like, oh, for all you nosy people, here you go. Shout out to all the fathers who want to establish rights to their children and not settling for signing a birth certificate. She trying to, y'all, she tried to do a thing with this post, but it didn't go the way she wanted it to go, for real, for real. She tried to make it seem like it's no conflict and that Johnell was just doing it to establish his rights. But if you with a man and y'all together, it shouldn't matter. He signed a birth certificate. The only way a man would even go as far as to go to the courts and do this is for exactly what he filed them papers for. Visitation, hold up, joint custody, and child support. So even broke it down. Even broke it down. He even saying what schedule he wants. And if we could recall, somebody that supports you, well, let me not say that. Let's say a few people that support her was pretty, and I heard this through the grapevine. I heard this on other people's live streams from yesterday that, people was trying to make excuses and say that, hold up, let me get it, y'all. Let me get it. What was they saying about that? They're trying to make excuses for Bree, basically. I didn't forgot what they said, y'all. But I was, ear hustling in lives yesterday. And I ain't talking about the people across the street. I'm talking about the people that's on this side that covered it. And they, people were definitely trying to make excuses for this situation. Okay? So no. He was very in depth. Oh, saying about wanting to just have control or pop up to her house anytime he want or something like that, y'all. I forgot. I think that was in Creature Live yesterday. But if that's the case, we gotta make it make sense, because if he just trying to gain control and be able to pop up to her house anytime, why would he put in the paperwork that he wants no meetups at her house? Neutral locations and in between. So that makes zero sense. Kenny, come see. I need you to warm my coffee too. That makes absolutely no sense. The man was very specific. He don't even want to do his visits at your house, baby. So no, like, yeah, warm that for me, please. 1 minute. Let's get back to that paperwork, shall we? Because we not gonna do that. We ain't gonna try to gaslight the internet and make it seem like people ain't seen what they seen or heard what they heard with this paperwork, child, with this legal paperwork. Because if and let's go here, y'all. If all he was trying to do is establish his rights, why is he so specific within those rights about visitation and all of that? Travel, visitation, this, that. Why is he so specific? Matter of fact, he's as specific as LaTruth was. Let's just put that bug out there. It's very specific, right? And it's a little too specific for somebody that could possibly still be in a relationship with you. I don't think that, a man that's with the baby mama would go that far. Because like I said, he could have established those rights without even doing all that extra. He went the extra mile, baby, because he already know what time it is. Thank you to whoever just sent me that Zelle. I appreciate you. It don't show me the name for some reason. It just says somebody sent you a Zelle. So shout out to whoever just sent me that blessing. So let's go back to Johnell's paperwork and let his paperwork talk for us. Thank you too. Shall we? Because y'all know we dealing receipts over here. We don't just go off a word of mouth. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I appreciate you, my love. And make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 508 in the building. Please run the likes up for Pop. Please support my goal if y'all can. Y'all know I don't ask for much. I ain't got but 15 on that goal, and it's 508 of y'all in here. Okay? So that goal should be completed, y'all. And y'all can also send me gifts on the vertical live stream if y'all want to. But definitely hit that like button. So, hold on. Let's go to Johnell's legitimation paperwork. Let's go there. So, okay, hold on. Let me get to the good part. Let's get to the good part where he's asking for things. Hold up, y'all. Let me find it. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that. Hold up, hold up. Okay, wait. I know I had another one that was more. Let's go to the one that's more in depth. Let me say this too, y'all, because since I just noticed this. For somebody that's, just trying to legitimize their rights, right? Why is it that he filed a temporary visitation request, right? Very simplified. He went back and resubmitted a more detailed one. Let's put that out there also. The first one only had a couple things on it. He went back and added all kind of stuff to it. So for it to be a hoax, that he sure went the extra mile. Who y'all listen? They sure went the extra mile for this hoax. I gotta mute. I gotta learn to mute when I cough, y'all. They're gonna be like, I'm coughing all on the live. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay. Sometimes it just be coming when I laugh. All right. Hold on. Let me get to the extended version. Oh Lord. Where is it at? Hold up. Let's see. This case involves, okay. Uh, motion for mediation. Oh, let's read this part first, right? So this says, motion for mediation. And y'all know what's crazy? All of these, well, a lot of these papers were submitted at different times. Let's just put that out there. A lot of his paperwork was submitted at completely different times. Okay? Between the 18th and the 20th. He was submitting papers between the all day long, between the 18th and the 20th, because it has the time and date on it that all of these papers were submitted. So let's just put that out there too. So it says motion for mediation. Mediation is where you go to court, you and the other party, petitioner and respondent, and you go with, if you have an attorney or if you go represent yourself, which is pro se, y'all get in this little room and y'all pretty much go back and forth until y'all agree. That mediation happens before the judge gets involved. If the parents cannot agree, then you go to trial in front of a judge. And the judge has the last say so. Okay? Thank you, Miss Teresa. I appreciate you, my love. So, mediation. Motion. He filed a motion for mediation because they can't get it together as co-parents. So he wants it to be done legally. That's what that is. When you filing for a mediation, they can't do it civilly. And he expressed that in the paperwork. After numerous attempts. That's what he said. So it says, comes now petitioner Johnell Young and respectfully moves this court to refer the above styled matter to mediation at the earliest available date. So all of that trying to scramble and make it seem like it was a hoax or it's fake news. No, that man was getting very much frustrated and tired of your BS because y'all broke up for a good period of time, whether it be weeks or months, and you wasn't letting him see them kids. You kept giving him excuses, the same thing you did to LaTrue, and he went and took it to the courts, point blank and the period. It does not matter if they reconnected today or yesterday. He still went and filed that paperwork, period. And her trying to do damage control, that's why she let him back in and started being nice. Oh, you can come see your tear. I ain't doing nothing but combing Momo hair. Come on, play on the floor with your babies. Come on. Oh, all of y'all. Come on over here and, crawl on the carpet a little bit with your babies while I record, record, act like I'm recording myself combing Momo hair, but the whole time I'm allowing your voice to play in the background so I can post it on the internet. Come on. You know, I need something to validate what I'm saying now. Okay? Thank you, Miss Valerie. You said Ray Charles could see and make sense that Bree had asked for backup support and had shared inside info behind the scenes with certain people. Laugh out loud. They tried it. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. I don't know, Gemini. Just say, wait, are they back? I don't even know, to be honest. If they are, it won't last. Let's just say that because it never do. It never do. That man don't want to be there. He don't. I'm starting to believe now, especially since he filed this paperwork, I'm starting to believe that he only go back because of that reason, because of them babies. Because he know the minute they break up, she gonna stop answering the phone. She gonna stop letting him see them kids. And y'all, what I noticed yesterday is they don't even live close. They like an hour and 20 minutes away from each other, which is why Johnell requested for them to meet halfway to exchange the baby. Well, that was one of the reasons. He also didn't want nothing to be done at her house, period, according to his paperwork. So I don't think this situation, people try to spin it and make it seem like these men be bitter and they want to control the narrative. And well, if that's the case, why are they not wanting to have nothing to do with anything involving meeting at her home? That's not sounding like they want to be able to pull up at any time. Well, at least not to me. Thank you to whoever sent me that Zelle. Somebody else sent me a Zelle. Thank you for that Zelle blessing. I don't know who it is, y'all. I can't see because it don't tell me. Um, so let's go back here, y'all. So it says, hold on. To refer this above style matter to mediation at its earliest convenience. Meaning I need this done ASAP so I can start seeing my kids now. It also says, number one, this case involves issues related to legal custody, parenting time, visitation, holiday scheduling, communication procedures, and the completion of a full parenting plan. So, my question to Laonia is, right? If Johnell is only doing this to legitimize his paternity or whatever with the kids, outside of a birth certificate or outside of him signing the birth certificate, why he told them people he can't communicate with you? Why did he tell these court people that uh, he has tried numerous times to communicate respectfully, but it's not working? Oh yeah, okay. Y'all can gaslight the dummies, but we ain't going. We ain't going over here. We ain't fools over here, babe. So it says, hold on, y'all. Make that make sense, y'all. I don't think she realized what was all in his paperwork before she decided to try and do damage control. because there's a few things you might want to explain to the internet while you trying to make it seem like it's fake news. So it says, petitioner submits this motion in good faith and is prepared to participate fully and constructively in mediation with the goal of reaching a fair, stable, and child focused agreement that supports the well being of the minor children, right? Number three, due to ongoing disagreement. Who was Johnell having them disagreements with? I wonder, right? Between the parties regarding parenting time, decision making, and communication. I think we all know what those three things mean, right, y'all? Or do I need to, get the definition? I think we all know what decision making, parenting time, and communication mean. So if they not agreeing on that, that speaks volumes, right? And when you're in a relationship with somebody, why are these all of these things an issue? I'm confused. Thank you, Miss Dana. I appreciate you, my love. Like, it's not making sense, child. None of it is adding up. So he then says, petitioner believes mediation is the most appropriate next step to avoid unnecessary conflict and to promote a structured and cooperative resolution. Wherefore, petitioner respectfully requests that this court A. schedule mediation at the earliest possible date, B. order the parties to attend mediation in good faith, and C. grant such other and further relief as the court deems just and proper. This sounds like to me, y'all. This don't sound like my boyfriend just trying to establish his rights or whatever. This sound like a baby daddy who is no longer with his baby mama trying to establish his rights because she is controlling how and when he see his kids. And I think I'm right on that. I don't think it's A. I don't think it's A. So let's go to the next stuff. All right, y'all. Let me see. Let's see. Wait. I think it's the same one. Yeah, hold up. Let me find the other part. Where is it? Here you go. So, like I told y'all, he submitted um the first part and it wasn't long enough. So he doubled back and edited and went submit a even more detailed parenting plan. Okay? Right? So he submitted on the more detailed parenting plan. It says parenting plan updated with mediation for holidays, travel, and parenting time. Okay? Thank you, Miss Anita. I appreciate you, my love. So it says one, legal custody. The parent shall share joint legal custody of the minor children. All major decisions, including education, medical care, extracurricular activities, and religious upbringing, shall be made jointly after a good faith discussion. Now, let me ask y'all this. Hold up, hold up, hold up. If anybody has ever heard of somebody being in a not even if anybody ever heard. Let me say this: I have never heard of a couple, meaning somebody in a relationship. Not, oh Lord, I gotta get it together, y'all. I never heard of somebody in a relationship going to the courts to establish visitation and all. Like never, ever. It only happens when a breakup happens, because that's when mofos be acting crazy. Have y'all ever heard of a couple? Because, like I said, y'all, if that's the case, why he ain't do it when they was first born? If it was that important, why he wait till they almost 1 years old to want to establish visitation? This ain't just about him finding out if the kids are really his. This is about him getting visitation. Period. Like, make it make sense. I ain't never heard of that before. Where they go try to get visitation in the relationship. I ain't never heard of that, y'all. That's why I say they like, I don't you really think people are dumb on the internet? Gots to be like, it's no way. I used to say, Lupac, they're not in a relationship. Bree is in a relationship. She is. She really is. And y'all know what's even crazier? Today is the 21st. And I'm gonna just leave that there. We just gonna put that out there. How ironic and how convenient, right? But if she was smart, she would quit wasting her time. Because the whole internet can see what the hell going on here. Baby, I give it about 3 or 4 more days. Especially if he don't dismiss this. And we know he not. He ain't gonna dismiss it. And let me say this too. Because if they on the same, this is what's gonna make me believe that they on the same side, right? Come Monday morning, because you can't do it over the weekend. Come Monday morning, if this is not dismissed, then we know what time it is. If it is dismissed, then yeah, we know what time it is. Okay? Okay. Because if it's fake news, it should be dismissed, right? Hello? If it's fake news, then that means all of this should get dismissed. So it says, okay, I read that part about legal. No, I did. Yeah, legal custody. That's one of the things he's trying to establish, y'all. Legal custody, right? It says tie breaking authority after good faith discussion. Okay, I don't need to read all that, but I don't want to lose my voice. We're going to go down to number 2. Physical custody and parenting time. The children shall reside primarily with the mother. That's basically letting everybody know they don't live together and never have, actually. So, with the father having the following parenting time: every other weekend, Friday pickup from daycare through Monday morning return to daycare. Tell me why, if they on the same team and this is fake news, he don't even want to see her ass. Y'all know they try to spin a narrative that he's trying to control her in the situation and be able to pop up when he won't. Why did he put in the paperwork that he want to get the babies from daycare and then return them to daycare? He's trying to cut her completely out of the situation. So I'm gonna need for allowing you to make that make sense also, right? I ain't never seen no. I ain't never seen it. Most ninjas that's worried about the baby mama and what they got going on, they want to see her. They ain't trying to cut her completely out the situation, baby. Okay? No. Most men won't, yeah, they want to see what's going on. They want to pick up at your house, they want to drop off to your house. He ain't doing that. So he like, I'm gonna get him at daycare and I'm gonna drop him right back to daycare, baby. That's a little weird, child. That's a little weird, seeing as how the narrative is being spun that Johnell want to control her and all of that good stuff. I think it's the other way around. Actually, she want to control the narrative. That's what it really is. She wants to be in control of the narrative. He don't care and don't want to see her at all. Facts, Tamika. No, he don't want nothing to do with her. That's what it's given. He don't want no parts of. I ain't never heard of that. Never. Like, you know it's bad when your baby daddy don't want to see your ass at all. Oh Lord. And I'm pretty sure we all got a baby daddy that, yeah, no. It ain't never been that bad, baby. It ain't never been to where he don't want to see me. Okay? If anything, he want to see my ass all the time. So no, it ain't never been that. That's when you know it's bad because the truth on them on the same type of time. Like, girl, they don't want nothing to do with you. So it says, hold up. Every other weekend, Friday pick up from daycare through Monday morning return to daycare. One mid visit weekly for 3 to 4 hours or a dinner visit. And let me say, I don't think he wants to have dinner with her when that part comes in. I don't think that's what that means, y'all. Okay? I'm thinking he want to take kids to have dinner. Even though, they I don't know, do they eat regular food? Yep, because I seen her feeding them off. I seen Auntie Pimo did that video of her feeding them off her fork. So the next one says daily reasonable communication and FaceTime. And some might wonder, well, damn, how he gonna FaceTime like they talking or something? That mean the same way she would call him and let when he out of town at these filming for these movies, the same way she would call him and show the babies is the same way he wanted done while they ain't together. Like, you can still FaceTime me and let me talk to my babies. Period. That's what that's giving for me. Like, I still could be able to see them if I'm at work or, in another state, whatever, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure when they together, she be calling him, FaceTiming him, letting him see and talk to the babies, even though they're not talking, but they can still see and hear their dad and they know who he is. So the worst part about this situation for him is he got their babies. They not like at Momo's age where Momo can have a tablet or a phone to talk to the truth or tell her daddy what's going on. Listen, they not at that stage yet. So hold up, let me see where we at. Hold on, y'all. All right, so it says holidays. Number 3, parents shall alternate major holidays. Father shall have every Father's Day. Mother shall have every Mother's Day. I agree with that too. Any disagreements regarding holiday schedule shall be resolved through mediation prior to filing any request for modification with the court. If they together, why are they alternating holidays with the baby? Am I tripping, y'all? Why are we alternating holidays with our babies? Don't we, most couples spend holidays together with their babies? Like, oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Auntie Pimo. Shout out to you, my love. I got to catch your video, too. Aisha said, I can't wait until he posts his new boo with the twins. The 304 is going to ish on herself. Lord, y'all. I played a clip yesterday for y'all where y'all remember what she was saying. I can't wait to see what the next upgrade look like. Cause all he do is mess with bustos, and so y'all know that's definitely a concern of hers. I don't know. I could give 2 F's who a ninja end up with. Like, that's weird to me. Especially if you know your worth. If you know you really that girl, you ain't worried about the next female. Cause especially from a ninja who put you through hell, who you had to fund financially. Like, what? You worried about a female getting an ninja that you was taking care of? That is weird. I could see if he was a millionaire, then I'd be like, oh hell no. But girl, like, it ain't even giving that. So mm-mm, that's some crazy work, child. All right, let's see where we at, y'all. Um, any disagreements regarding vacation, travel, or out of state trips shall be resolved through mediation before any parent files for modification in court. 5, relocation notice requirement. If either parent intends to relocate more than 50 miles from their current residence or relocate outside of the state of Georgia, that parent shall provide the other parent with no less than 90 days advance written notice. And y'all know I spoke about that on my other live yesterday because I feel like he hurry up and filed this in the case that she tries to hurry up and move because she been visiting North Carolina uh pretty frequently. She went twice back to back, which is something she has never done. Never done. Like, I ain't gonna say she never been there, but no, we haven't seen her go visit North Carolina in that magnitude, visiting family and pulling up on people. She has never posted anything like that before. So that's how you know it was all calculated, baby. All out of spite. She all on the camera showing that man babies being held by Tom, Dick, and Harry, knowing he gonna feel a way about it. She knew that. Because I would feel, I know I would. So you bringing my child around some family members that they don't even know. You wasn't even going around. That's what would make me look at the situation funny if I was in that situation. Like, all of a sudden, you want to go visit family members that you ain't never seen in years. Like, I'd have definitely been looking at it side eyed. Okay, so it says, did I read this part? Yep. Wait. Mandatory mediation before relocation. Upon receiving notice of proposed relocation, both parents shall participate in mediation prior to any relocation taking place. No relocation may occur until mediation is completed and a revised parenting plan is signed by both parties or ordered by the court. 7, communication. Parents will communicate respectfully regarding the children. A neutral parenting app may be used if necessary. Number 8, right of refusal. If a parent cannot care for the children for 8 or more hours during their scheduled time, they must offer the other parent the option to care for the children before using any third party child care. This parenting plan is created in the best interest of the children and remains in effect unless modified by agreement or court order, right? So my thing is too, y'all know I played a clip for y'all of Laonia when she was combing the girl twins, well, brushing the baby girl twins' hair. And she was saying, Mommy finally got a break from y'all for a couple hours. Yes, I did. Yes, I do. Because y'all know if you don't get a break and have some self care, you might be on the verge of crashing out, right? So why she ain't let Johnell keep them babies if that's the case, right? If she, because if you're looking at the post that's on the screen that she made, it's given that she's in agreement with him filing those papers, right? Because she says, shout out to, hold up. Thank you, Miss Rolanda. You said, let's help Lupac reach her goal. Colors, hit the like button, please. Yes, y'all, show me some love, child. Y'all got me up here sick. At least show me a little love, not a little love. My likes will definitely be liking. So let me read her post again, y'all, because if we're going off of her post, it's giving that she's in agreement with Johnell filing this paperwork. Okay? In Georgia, signing a birth certificate for a child born out of wedlock does not automatically grant a father legal rights. He must go through a legal process called legitimation to establish those rights. And all legitimation is, y'all, is getting paternity, getting a paternity test, getting a Dana. Okay? Because they not married. So the babies were born out of wedlock. So you, in order to get legitimation, you have to get a paternity test. You got to do it through the courts. That's how you establish those rights via a judge. But she's making it seem like, oh, we agreed upon this and he's doing, he's doing what he's supposed to. For all you nosy people, here you go. Shout out to all the fathers who want to establish rights to their children and not settling for signing a birth certificate. Oh Lord, listen. So that means that she's in agreement with all of this then, right? That means y'all know I'm gonna keep on top of this. I'm intrigued to see what Johnell does next. Let's see. Let's see what he do next. Let's see what he do next. And you know what's even crazier? The fact that I wonder if she know that all of this is gonna be in court document, like the whole process. So that's real interesting right there. That's real interesting, y'all. But we shall see what happens next. Okay? Because like I said, and I'm gonna keep this post right here for reference. Because if we going off of what she posted right here on her story this morning, then that means that she is cool with him filing these papers, y'all. Keep that in the back of y'all head. Because she said, shout out to all the fathers who are legitimizing to, have rights for their kids and not just going off of a birth certificate. So we're gonna keep that right there in the back of our head, and I'm gonna keep it on my screen because I got a feeling, yeah, it's gonna soon be shaking up a little bit. Gonna be shaking up a little bit, child. Because my thing is too, if that's the case, LaTrue did the exact same thing, but all hell and high water broke loose, right? Johnell just followed suit behind LaTrue. So now we cool with it. We cool with it now, but the man that she actually married did it first, and all hell and high water broke loose, child. Literally. But yeah, we gotta make it make sense, child. We got to. We got to make it make sense, baby. Because it don't at all. I gotta show y'all something too. Because a few of y'all asked me to pull this, right? So I went back and I pulled something for y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna pull it up. Try to make sure I ain't missing that. But yeah, I forgot I wanted to read this part where Johnell was saying basically that they wasn't communicating and she wasn't responding to him to see his babies. That's why he did it in the first place. He ain't did this just because he wanted to legitimize paternity. Who the hell wait a year to legitimize paternity? Who waits a year to go see if some babies is theirs? Like, come on now. Who are they? Who she thinks she fooling? If that man was so hell bent on just legitimizing or getting his rights, that you would think that that would be priority right after they born, not a damn year later. That don't even make sense. But I'm gonna be waiting for Monday morning to see if this is dismissed. Even though I know it ain't gonna be dismissed because he would be a damn fool. He ain't dismissing this, y'all. If anything, she just gonna go along with it and keep making posts like that to make it seem like she's okay with it. Like she cool with it. Like, yeah. Play it in y'all face. Y'all know how I feel about that statement already. I tell y'all all the time. Don't be letting people make y'all think that these people can play in y'all face. The only way somebody can play in your face is if it affects you in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. If you still sleep the same way every night, you good. Can't nobody play. They play in their own face because when you putting on a front for the internet, when you go as far as to stay in a toxic ass relationship that you know means you are your mental health or your kids no good, but you will stay in it just to show the internet that you in a relationship, child, you play in your own face, baby. Okay? This is content and entertainment for the internet when it comes to the internet. So let me see. Hold on. It was something I wanted to find before I show y'all a little clip real quick. Um, where is it? Oh, okay, here you go. So I didn't read this one because this one was the first temporary visitation request, y'all. This was the first one, right? So if he's only trying to legitimize his parental rights, why is he urgingly, if that's a word, I might have just created it. Well, why is he trying to get visitation with urgency? Talking about please do the mediation at your earliest convenience. If he's only doing this to legitimize his rights via paternity, like it does not make sense, y'all. So it says, Johnell Young, respectfully request that the court establish temporary visitation with my minor children pending mediation and finalization of a full parenting plan. Mature adults don't need parenting plans. When you're mature and you're not a co-parent without being bitter and scorned, you don't need a parenting plan from the courts. You know how many people out here co-parenting without the people in your business? Child bye. Child bye. When you mature, you don't need that. That's basically giving people control over kids that you made with your partner. That's all it is. Giving the state complete control. Because once you go through the courts, you lose complete control over little people that you create. The courts wasn't in the bedroom. That's crazy to me. That man had to go out his way to file for not just trying to establish. If that's the case, it would have said that he was only trying to establish his rights to his kids. He's also asking for immediate visitation. Make it make sense. It says, Johnell, I read that part. This matter is currently being initiated as a legitimation and custody action, and temporary visitation is necessary to maintain a consistent relationship between the children and myself, reduce conflict caused by the lack of structure. This is his word. That man say lack of structure. We all know what structure means. Okay? Prevent further denial or restriction of parenting time. What that mean, y'all? What does that mean? He's literally saying, I'm seeking the court's attention to prevent further denial of visitation with my kid. Like, is she cool? That don't just sound like he's trying to legitimize his rights, baby. Okay? Sounds to me like you and him broke up, like we've been saying. You decided that you want to use the kids as a pawn because you know that this man was sad because he couldn't see his children because he was posting it all over the damn internet. Johnell put that pressure under her ass. Okay? Him posting all of those videos and then also adding, see y'all soon. Daddy love y'all. Y'all my heart. Know that my heart is all. Johnell say, Know that daddy heart is with y'all wherever y'all go. I miss y'all. Can't wait to see y'all. Child, Johnell knew exact. That was so calculated. He knew exactly what to do to put that pressure on her because he knew that we, the people, were going to start investigating and wondering why he making these type of posts, right? Why he's not posting any in real time content with his kids like she was doing. Y'all notice that? None of his posts were in real time. Just little clips here and there, little memories. Like, make it make sense. He was feeding the people because he wanted it to be known that she was keeping them babies from him. That's exactly why y'all remember when I was on that live the other night and we was on his TikTok, and right when I was still on his TikTok, he added another thing about parental alienation. All I did was refresh his TikTok, and I was still reading the last post, and he added it. He knew exactly what he was doing. He wanted it to be known that she was keeping them babies away, but he just didn't want to come out and say it like, directly because he didn't want to cause that commotion. But he definitely was feeding it indirectly. You said, Pop, can you please clarify that word, lack of structure, because it was said he never said that. You serious? Chop, y'all. Why? You see, let me shut up. So he definitely said that. I could post it too. Um, Let me see where it's at. Hold up. Then this little paragraph where he said, hold up. Matter of fact, let me screenshot it and post it. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna put it on the screen. Hold up, y'all. Let's see. This ain't even all of it. Dang it. Hold up, y'all. Let me take the information out. I'm gonna have to. Hold on. Let me bleep some stuff out right quick. Thank you, Mila. You said Johnell said third time is a charm. He was right since he got out before the children turned 3. I guess that's what he meant because they all impregnated Laonia. He is just a number, no win. Exactly. He ain't one jack ish. He getting the exact same treatment everybody else got. Nothing new. Nothing new to how they say that? Uh Nothing new to see here. The pattern is very much still in full effect, y'all. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Oop, that's too big. Dang it. All right. Just put a little bleep, which I don't have to because it's public record, but still, I still like to protect myself, child. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing revealing in this thing. Okay. All right. Now let me
Listen to your voice singing in a
oh, we don't
song.
need that. Not the music. Cue the music. Okay. All right. Dang, I wish my voice would come back, man. Y'all don't know how this feel. I can't even sing. Shoot. All right, I'm waiting for it to come up. Let me stop sharing this one. All right, I heard it zing. Let's add it to the screen. Hopefully y'all can see it. I can also post it on my community wall too if anybody, But this is it. Let's see if we can make it bigger. I probably can't wait. I think I can make it a little bit. Let's see. Is it bigger? Yep. Can y'all see it? Take my soup off. Can y'all see that? Drop me a couple ones in the chat if y'all can see it. We got 500 in here. I need y'all to hit that like button for Pop. Y'all, she letting him see the kids and dropping that money off. She letting them see him because the internet was on her ass and it was negative, y'all. Her brand is already on edge. Okay, she don't need no more negative backlash. Period. So when more and more people started talking about alienation, she hurry up and let him see them kids. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all, y'all. Okay, y'all can see it. All right. So back to that part that my girl asked me to call out. Johnell typed this up and sent and submitted this to the court. Y'all can see his name. It literally says, I, Johnell Young, respectfully request that the court establish temporary visitation with my minor children pending mediation and finalization of a full parenting plan. He said, this matter, this is the part right here that people are trying to, according to DS, act like he never said, right? This matter is currently being initiated as a legitimation and custody action, and temporary visitation is necessary to maintain a consistent relationship between the children and myself, reduce conflict caused by the lack of structure, prevent further denial or restriction of parenting time, and ensure the children experience frequent and meaningful contact with both parents. Okay? It also says there have been ongoing difficulties in arranging parenting time directly with the respondent, which is Laonia, resulting in limited access to the children despite my repeated attempts to communicate calmly and respectfully. Why would he say that if she over there giving him kudos for too late? You're a little too late. She was a little too late, y'all. Too many people hadn't already got their hands on this paperwork. Like, she was a little too late. Too late. Like, too late for damage control. He said what he said. He did what he did. Period. Take your lick. And the fact that, you know what's even crazier? Why would she even think that he wouldn't do this behind his kids? Like, if he was very much involved when it came to his kids, why would she think he wouldn't take it to the courts? And why would she think it wouldn't make it to the internet? Because everything else do. That's the crazy part. She could have prevented this before it even got this far. You can't just have kids with a man and they see their daddy all the time. And soon as y'all break up, when it looks like it's gonna be a permanent breakup, you stop him from seeing his kids. What? We ain't gonna act like that man just wasn't on live on TikTok calling her a narc with his mom in the background co-signing. So that was fake too. We know Patricia ain't going. She never liked her. Y'all, a couple lives ago, I read text messages and showed on the screen of Laonya and her homegirls talking about Johnell's mom because Johnell's mama asked her if she was over LaTrue. Okay? Clock that. And also how she was, telling her homegirls how his mama, um, I forgot something. She was, uh, I forgot. I have to pull the message, y'all. But his mama never liked her, and she know that. Miss Patricia ain't never liked her, and I'm pretty sure she don't even like her even more now because of everything that's going on. And it's crazy because I remember her saying in the messages about his mama, how you expect him to have or give you grandkids, um, or something like that, something along those lines. But you doing this. Now I can see why she didn't want that. The mamas be knowing. The mamas be knowing, y'all. His mama knew something. And that's why his mama moved with her a certain way when it came to her son. And look at it. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, child. So let me see what else we got on here. I read that. The fact that he said there have been ongoing difficulties in arranging parenting time directly with the respondent, resulting in limited access to the children despite my repeated attempts to communicate calmly and respectfully. That's what got me. So that basically told me that he had to disrespect her. He had to take it to the disrespect because she was preventing him to see his kid. All right, let me see. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. So a few of y'all asked me to about reading Neo Tarot did, right? So matter of fact, let me get the timestamp because I don't like to play other people content on my stuff like that. So hold up, let me find because I did screenshot the timestamp to pull it for y'all. Well, just to show a specific part. Let me find it. Where is that? There you go. And I'm working on a video for y'all too. I'm gonna try to finish it when I get. Well, I ain't gonna finish it tonight, but I'm gonna work on it some more once I get off the live. It's gonna be a good one too. So make sure y'all run it up. It's about all the stuff that's going on right now. Thank you, Miss Bernadette. She say, "Jordan seat way out now, and I won't be surprised when he openly says no cap. He's really taking Breeder Court about his babies by posting on his pages. He is. He really is in real time. This is not fake, y'all. It's not fake. Like I said now, um, if let's say come Monday morning, if they want to make us a believer, then the paperwork need to say inactive or dismissed. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because here's the thing. I know for a fact it's not gonna say that. You know why? Because even with the visitation, the whole thing about the visitation, he still wants to legitimize his rights, which only comes through paternity test. So, regardless of what happened, he's going through with it. Now he could go in there, try to edit or take some stuff out, but I don't think he's gonna do that either because he know how she move when they not together. Johnell ain't no fool, y'all. He watched everything happen with LaTrue. And I think that's why he hurried up and did this the way he did it. He's 3 steps ahead of her. He even submitted to get the child support process started. So he know what time it is. And don't think she finna be getting no big dog dollars unless he get a big break. Let me say that. It ain't that. It ain't he ain't there yet, y'all. He ain't made it to that status just yet. Okay? He ain't made it yet. I ain't saying he can't or won't. He's just not there yet. Um, you say that bee is so demonic, it's actually scary. She needs professional help ASAP. Pac, you think he doing this just in case them Tyler Perry checks be something if he do it now while he's not getting. Oh no, let me tell y'all, because she can always file for an increase. So that's definitely not the case. He doing it because she was not letting him see them babies. They broke up and she stopped him from seeing his children. Okay, that's exactly what happened, right? So it ain't got nothing to do with Tyler Perry. I promise you. Because if you familiar with child support, then you know that if a man start making more money, you can have a increase submitted to the courts. Like you can file for an increase. His income go up, he got to pay you more. If it go down, he can file for a deduction. Same thing with LaTrue. LaTrue did it. So, yep. Either way it go, y'all. Whether he start making a little bit of more money or whatever, she gonna get some coins from him. She gonna get some money from him. That's the plus. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, thank you for that, Miss Jean. That's another thing too. Well, that's another reason, y'all. He was trying to hurry up and submit before she pull a fast one and move to NC. I done played receipts for y'all where she literally said she wanted to move back home with family because she don't have no support here. And she only said that when her and Johnell was not together. When they together, you don't hear about it, right? So it's a reason for everything. He needed to establish those rights also so she can't just up and move because had she would have moved before he did this paperwork, it would have been way more difficult for him because then he would have to go file in North Carolina, and he would have to go back and forth to North Carolina to see his babies. And who want to be doing that? So he had to hurry and get her while she's still here because he know he ain't crazy. Johnell know it's a possibility that she could leave, she could move at any given time when they not together. Emphasis on that. All right, let me pull this up. Thank you, Miss Bernadette. You said what I was trying to say is I'm waiting for him to make it clearer to the naysayers. Um, what this is, wait, the emojis, I don't know if that's emojis or what. What this is real. What this is real. It's like a little symbol. I don't know what it is, but I get what you were saying, my girl. And he definitely making it clear. Okay. But like I said too, in the beginning of this live, y'all, if if it's all good in the hood, like she trying to make it seem, why he ain't came out and co-signed it? He ain't came out and co-signed it. If you look on his social media pages, he's still posting. He's still posting the same way. Same way. Okay? All right, hold up. Let's see. Let me show y'all. Hey Casserelle. Let's take this down. Hold on, y'all. I have to get off of here in a few because my voice is about to start going out. Is this the one? Yeah. Let me get the times down. 5:29. Here we go. All right. Now I got to share my screen. Hold on, put my earphones on. All right, y'all. Time be going by fast when I be on this live. Before you know it, that 2 hours be here, baby. All right, let's see. Oh, I gotta take this down. Okay. Show y'all this real quick, and then we gonna get up off of here. So I can finish working on my little video for y'all too. All right, y'all. Listen to what now, mind y'all. Let me see how old this video is. This video was it's almost 2 months old, y'all. This is a reading that Neo Tarot did on La Onya, and it's titled Brianna, You Haven't Moved On Yet, with a question mark. Almost 2 months ago, she did this reading. Okay? Now, y'all listen.
You so long. Why you not planting seeds so that you can bloom and reap a bountiful harvest? Spirit said, I'll wait. The rich guy with all that envy, people pleasing, pride, ego. Spirit says you have faith that this is going to end in a commitment, a marriage of some sort. Spirit said, but death to that. Something must end so that something else can begin, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. See, that's financially. Somebody's trying to get $1, make $1 out of 15 cents. There's a child involved. 18 is significant. Someone needs to heal their inner child. Okay. And there's lust and manifesting. Voodoo, spell work, brouhaha. You touch it, you get burned. You get what you want on the forefront, but on the back end, it kicks your ass because it was never meant for you. You can't just manipulate someone's energy to stay. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And so if you're dealing with utter sheer chaos with this person, it's because you told that energy to stay. And then the energy get crazy. And you're like, oh, you should leave. Well, I can't stay and go. Make up your mind. What is it that you want?
Y'all, I hope y'all paid attention to her dropping all them cards just now, because it was very significant. And like, it's real crazy because what she said is very relative to their dynamic. Like, if you know, you know. If you was paying attention to the cards she was dropping, like, that is crazy. It's crazy. And the fact that she said allegedly is some brouhaha going on over there at the hands of who, you know who, okay? That was done to try to make him stay. And if y'all notice, his behavior is very weird. Like, I can't explain it, but y'all know I'm from Louisiana. Let me just say that, okay? I don't mess with that type of stuff, but I know about it because I'm from the boo. I know about it. I know people who F with that, you know? So you got to pay attention to a person's behavior. Like, it's different things, different signs that you can see that, you know, kind of show things. Let me just say that. But that's crazy. I'm going to just say she's on point with that. And it's definitely given that, because if you look at the complaints that Johnell has when it comes to that relationship, think about all the things I showed y'all on his TikTok that he was saying, you know, that he was sharing, like, as far as the lack of respect and this and that, all of his grievances. But yet they somehow keep on ending up right back with each other. Not saying that they are now, because to be honest, I still don't feel like they are. Like, I gotta see proof. I gotta see proof. And even if they were to get back together, he not dropping that paperwork. He's not, because they break up too much. They break up, they get right back together. They break up, the cycle just keep going on and on and on and on. And that is definitely equivalent to somebody on that brouhaha. Period. Like, because it's not meant to be. And if y'all notice, I've been telling y'all since the beginning of this their relationship is not meant to be. So it's real crazy how they keep breaking up and getting right back together. but they both miserable in that relationship. That is signs of brouhaha. I promise you. If you know, you know. Ask somebody who knows somebody that mess with that. I'm telling y'all, that's signs of it. If it dry and it be dry, I bet y'all Johnell probably be having some sleepless nights, baby. And her too. Because when you mess with that type of stuff, that energy hits you hard too. It's the person that mess with it hard, just as hard as the person, that's on the receiving end. Let me say that. So I bet you he probably be all in his head, like, why I can't get away from this. And it's like a crowd, and you can kind of tell because of the stuff he posts. So, child, it's another clip too that Neo did that was so on point, but I put it in my video, so I ain't gonna show y'all right now. Y'all got to watch my video to see it. And the crazy part is that clip was from 3 months ago. Okay? But when y'all gonna see it, y'all gonna be like, what the? Okay. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm finna let me see. Hold up. Thank y'all for the gifts. Y'all must be lighting me up with them gifts because I seen discussion boards say thank you a few times. So shout out to y'all for that. I appreciate all the support, y'all. It means a lot to me. Okay? It means a lot that y'all be looking forward to me going live. Like y'all be all in the comments, Pac, where you at, when you're coming, da-da-da-da-da. Like it really means a lot because I feel like my opinion is valuable. And let me say this, because I gotta throw a little shot, right? When you get as a blogger, when you get to a point where your opinion is valuable and people respect your opinion, you don't have to down other bloggers for validation or to try and build up your content. Period. My people look for me, baby. They be wondering where the hell I be at. Okay? So, no, I got to do all that. But anyways, I love y'all. Y'all so sweet. Y'all showing so much love. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the big ones for real. We're going to be back tomorrow, though, y'all. I don't know if I might go eat with my son. I'm going to see. Because we some foodies, baby. But I'm definitely going live tomorrow because I didn't even finish. I still got some other stuff I wanted to show y'all. But I need to rest my voice. So that's why I'm going to get off and work on that video. But I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be in the morning time or, like a nightcap. I'm not sure. Because we are now officially on Thanksgiving break with them cheering. So they don't have school for, I don't know how long they are. For a week or a little over a week. Yep. But I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Please, if you have not hit the like button, hit it on your way out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends. She follow facts. Receipts ready. Energy heavy. Let's go. Let's go. L-U-P-A-C. Baby, don't play. She speak facts. You see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth. Got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E. Yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T. Bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong surviving. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C. Baby, don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect. talk, backed by real proof.